These are the hottest spots when the weather turns cool. Welcome to MojoTravels, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 popular autumn destinations for 2019, according to Airbnb. Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to MojoTravels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at destinations from around the world that, according to a recent internal Airbnb report, are the most on trend for fall of 2019. So if you're planning to visit any of the following places, better start booking. Number 10, Obertraun, Austria. If you're looking to get away from it all and reconnect with nature, there are few places more beautiful and scenic to do it than in the village of Obertraun and the surrounding region of Salzkammergut. The area sees a fair amount of traffic year-round. It's a great home base for winter sports enthusiasts, specifically those interested in skiing and snowboarding. In summer, the landscape makes it a mountain biker's dream, while the neighboring Hallstatt Lake attracts swimmers and kayakers. The dramatic landscape, made up of towering mountains and punctuated by the picture-perfect body of water, is a sight to behold regardless of the time of year. But when the fall season paints the region in fall colors, Obertraun and Hallstatt are truly at the height of their beauty. Number 9, Pinehurst, North Carolina. Pinehurst and the surrounding area certainly aren't short on natural beauty, but there's one obvious reason why people flock here in droves come fall, and it's not necessarily the foliage, it's the golf. This village in Moore County, North Carolina is home to the historic and world-renowned Pinehurst Resort. But as anyone who's traveled to the Carolinas will tell you, it can get quite hot in the summer months, whereas in autumn, the temperature falls into a much more comfortable range. Plus, the chances of precipitation are very low this time of year. Then there's also the golf tournaments to consider. The summer months see the popular resort hosting a variety of high-profile events, making it a bit harder for the average individual to get a tee time. And while you're there, why not explore the local area and its charms as well? Number 8, Anderson, South Carolina. Anderson has been dubbed the friendliest city in South Carolina. And really, aren't friendly locals reason enough to pick a destination as your next weekend fall getaway? The thing is, as we head one state south of Pinehurst, we also enter into one of America's most beautiful natural areas. Anderson is just a 1-hour drive from the Blue Ridge Mountains, a section of the larger Appalachians that offers truly phenomenal hiking opportunities. And if you pick the right trail, you can not only immerse yourself in the majestic fall colors, but also reach a viewpoint that will offer you a truly unparalleled perspective of American autumn in all its glory. Number 7, Halle, Germany. There are many things to love about the fall season around the world, but there's no denying that Oktoberfest ranks pretty high on that list. Munich is home to the Oktoberfest, welcoming some millions of people each and every year. But not every traveler who loves beer in the spirit of Oktoberfest is necessarily looking to be immersed in the festivities around the clock for days on end. The birthplace of Georg Friedrich Händel, Halle is about 4.5 hours away from Munich and is quickly becoming a favorite alternative destination. It boasts beautiful architecture, a number of great museums, a historic chocolate factory, and a wonderfully relaxed and welcoming atmosphere. Number 6, Tepoztlán, Mexico. This beautiful town is said to be the birthplace of Quetzalcoatl, the Mesoamerican serpent god. Because Tepoztlán is so rich in history, culture, and local myth, it's earned the distinction of being one of Mexico's magic towns. This is part of the Pueblos Mágicos program, which aims to bring attention to the country's many unique destinations that aren't necessarily defined by beach culture or resorts. Clearly, in the case of Tepoztlán, it's working, because according to Airbnb, bookings are up 250% for fall 2019. The town has embraced ecotourism, a philosophy that's especially easy to appreciate when you consider the incredible natural beauty of the area. You can explore El Tepozteco National Park and visit the temple on Tepozteco Mountain. Number 5, Culebra, Puerto Rico. Geographically situated amongst the Virgin Islands, but technically a municipality of Puerto Rico, this island is a slice of paradise on Earth, despite the risk of hurricanes. Heading into fall 2019, Airbnb reported that bookings are up a whopping 250%. And with its crystal clear waters and picturesque beaches, we have to agree that one should take any opportunity to visit. Culebra's Flamenco Beach in particular is often listed among the top beaches in the world. After the devastation that Puerto Rico suffered at the hands of Hurricane Maria, this boom in tourism is sure to be a welcome boost to the recovery process and overall economy. Number 4, Miguel Hidalgo, Mexico. What can we say? Mexico really seems to be on the upswing in fall 2019. But with not one but two destinations on Airbnb's reported top 10, things are certainly looking good for the tourism industry. Now, if Miguel Hidalgo doesn't ring any bells in your mind, know that you are not alone. It's not a city or town in its own right, but rather a township in the northwestern part of Mexico City. Major attractions in the area include the National Museum of Anthropology and Chapultepec Park, while certain neighborhoods within Miguel Hidalgo, like Tacubaya and Tacuba, are also considered attractions in their own right. And yet, despite the area's popularity and it being a great place to explore Mexico City as a whole, Miguel Hidalgo remains reasonably affordable in terms of pricing. Number 3. Beppu, Japan. As the nation's go-to place to enjoy rest, relaxation, and the rejuvenative properties of hot springs, Beppu is by no means one of Japan's hidden gems or best-kept secrets. People know about it. But because Beppu, along with Oita, is hosting the 2019 Rugby World Cup, the typically tranquil autumn season is experiencing a huge increase in bookings. Here's the thing though, for rugby enthusiasts who will be heading there anyway, talk about a unique opportunity. You can work yourself into a frenzy cheering for your team, party hard and late into the night, and then recover in pretty much the most soothing and relaxing environment on Earth, a Japanese onsen. Number 2. Beatenberg, Switzerland. Autumn is often called Switzerland's secret season. The reason? The number of tourists is usually notably lower than in the summer or winter. The operative word here, of course, is usually, because if Beatenberg's popularity on Airbnb can serve as any sort of metric, the secret is out. Beatenberg is an alpine postcard come to life. The landscape stuns year-round, but when the leaves start changing colors in the fall, the effect is downright surreal, so beautiful that it may very well bring a tear to your eye. Beatenberg sits on the slopes leading down to picturesque Lake Thun, and the views offered from this vantage point are simply magnificent. Number 1. Regina, Canada. When people think of making a trip to a Canadian city, there are a few that immediately come to mind: Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal. Canada's prairie provinces, on the other hand, not so much. Heck, forget about international travelers. Many Canadians have never been to the provinces of Saskatchewan or Manitoba. But it would appear that Canada's best-kept secret is finally out. Saskatchewan might just have the country's most breathtaking fall colors, and the province's capital city of Regina makes for a great home base, a perfect balance of nearby natural beauty with the comforts of a modern cultural city. But really, just how amazing is the autumn foliage? Well, considering Airbnb's bookings are up 328%, we're thinking it's pretty safe to say that they're spectacular, and that it's just taken people a while to catch on. Check out this other recent clip from MojoTravels, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.